Hi Sagittarius, it's me, PureLightTarot, and I am back to give you guys your zodiac reading for May 2024. And we will be using the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck, and I will be pulling one card for your overall energy for the month of May, and then some clarifiers, and then we'll get some New Orleans Oracle messages. Hey Sagittarius, this is for my Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, anywhere that you have Sagittarius in your chart. And if you're a cross watcher, hey, what's up y'all? Let me know how you show up as Sagittarius in the comments. If you're a Sagittarius Sun, drop a sun emoji. If you're a Sagittarius Moon, drop a moon emoji. If you are a Sagittarius Rising, drop a star emoji. If you are a Sagittarius Venus, Mars, Sagittarius shows up in your second house, fourth house, fifth house, 12th house. Drop the number of house, drop the house number that it shows up in. And if you're a cross watcher, drop the eyes emoji, because we want to know who you are. So I was seeing Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse. There's some new beginning that wants to happen, but something is unclear or unclarified. If you'd like to skip the shuffle and all of this channeling, don't forget to give me a like. If you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you know when I'm posting, and check out my description for the timestamps. You can also find them in the comments. Check out my Patreon link also, guys, so that you have a chance to accumulate minutes towards a reading with me, and then also enter a raffle for a free year reading, okay? But yeah, I'm going to start discontinuing putting timestamps on these videos, so enjoy them while you can, y'all. Y'all just going to have to listen, or just press, if you tap, if you're on your phone, if you tap, the left side of the screen or the right side of the screen, you can go forward or backwards. So, Sagittarius, what is your overall energy? Very intuitive this month, Sagittarius. Having a lot of faith this month, Sagittarius, just from seeing the Strength card. And I also saw the High Priestess. I just saw the Knight of Swords. Also, there's a bit of anxiety, maybe over some friends or a friendship group. Three of Pentacles in reverse. So let's see. Some jealousy, some people to choose to cooperate with or work with. Let's get one overall energy, one card for your overall energy. What should we focus on? I wanted to call it High Priestess, Hierophant in reverse. I probably want to call it High Priestess because you guys are very intuitive this month, but you may not follow that intuition, okay? So, with the Five of Swords being at the bottom of your deck energies, this could be, and I'm hearing it is a block for you guys. This could be mental. This can be like a person, place, or thing. This energy is just influencing your energy of the month, and then the decisions that you are making. With this Five of Swords, definitely am feeling like a stab behind my back kind of energy. Or watching out for people who may be trying to hurt you. My Five of Swords traditionally just talks about having to be on the defense, having to protect yourself, always having to have your guard up, or just be 2 steps ahead of people. In the card, it also depicts like some people like walking away, so this could be like winning a battle. But with this card in particular, especially with the swords poking the eye, this is like people, because my swords is cerebral energy, my swords is like opinions, it's anything that can be communicated. Swords is communication and thoughts and choices. So like this is like, what I see out of the Five of Swords in this card is like people really influencing like your choices, or influencing your decisions, or influencing like your perception on your life or the world, or anything here that you are observing. So Hierophant in reverse being your overall energy, this talks about you not being on your path, Sagittarius, or you are not currently going down a path that's going to lead you where you want to be, okay, with the Hierophant in reverse. This could also just say that you are, and I want to go in a different direction with this, but it's not going that way, because with this card, it means, you know, when a Hierophant shows up, that means, okay, yeah, you know what you need to do, you're on your path. For me, in reverse, this is like you not being on your path. You just kind of have fallen off. So let's see. I want to see what the Five of Swords says in this book, what Rachel True has to say about the Five of Swords. High vibe. It says release, peace, ambition, heartfelt victory, forgiveness, truth, change. During times of struggle and strife, what do you gain if you keep on swinging? There's a choice at hand. Defend your position or disengage completely. It's possible to defend without attacking and damaging others. Discern who and what needs your defense and what should be cut away. In relationship dynamics, you may have come to a place of peace after a period of discord. If you're not there yet, things will improve if you practice your listening skills and refrain from bulldozing your partner. Others involved in bitter or repetitive arguments may feel a lack of others involved in bitter or repetitive arguments feel a lack of connection. Cut through the noise and get back on the same team. For some, it might make more sense to walk away from a union stuck in comeback mode. It says in professional life, you may have pulled off a victory after a difficult battle and are dealing with power struggles and dissent. Finding conflict-free solutions will score points and impress higher ups. For others, your ambition is showing, and not necessarily in a good way. Stay out of office gossip and give your colleagues a chance to voice their ideas. So I really feel like people are trying to, talk over you, because in this is saying that, you watch out for that, and we should. Like, anytime that we feel like someone is doing something to us, ask ourselves, are we doing that to someone else? Are we doing that to that person? Because a lot of times people are mirrors. So a lot of behaviors that we find aggravating, we may have traces of those behaviors that, we're being called to pay attention to. So I also want to read the Hierophant in reverse before I move on to some clarifiers. So it says in a low vibe, which is reverse, it says suppression, control, lack of control, dogmatic nature, conservatism. Conforming without thought lowers your vibration. So that could be what's going on, is you guys are experiencing not being on your path or being on. So when I say your path, this is like where you want to be at in life. Like, your path isn't anything that anyone else is dictating or some higher being is dictating. It's like you choose what you want to do in this life. Although some things may seem difficult, or impossible, it's like you have your whole life to figure out how to get to where you want to be at, okay? And oftentimes it comes with having to detach from things that do not look like that. Detach from people who do not offer that, Say you want to live on the beach. You want beachfront property, but you keep on living in apartment buildings in the middle of the city. If you don't ever go visit the beach or go even look at apartments on the beach, you can't even get an idea of what that's like, but you keep on saying, oh, I want to do this. So this is just you not experiencing the things that you want, okay? You not being on your path towards the things that it is that you see for yourself. And maybe I shouldn't say see for yourself, because sometimes we can't see much for ourselves, But where do you want to be at, Sagittarius, okay? So it's you may be conforming to, society's standards, okay? So conforming without thought lowers your vibration. You may be feeling constrained by societal norms or family pressures that your current beliefs no longer align with. Use intuition and inner fortitude to guide you to the right path. Occasionally, for some, a false prophet or guru has swept you up in identity of groupthink. I don't think this is for y'all. Let's see. And then she just tells her story. So yeah. Because of societal norms, because of, the people around you. Again, there's something here that's shaping your perception, which is why you're making decisions that aren't getting you closer to what it is that you want. All right. Yeah, Lovers in reverse. Not doing something that you're passionate about, or not being in a place that you're passionate about. But maybe you needed to hear this with the Judgment. I hear my dog in the backyard barking. I'm like, what's she barking at? Who is she barking at? Ooh, the Magician. Sometimes you just need to hear some stuff, because I'm hoping that this Magician upright is just showing that you guys are taking note. You know? Sometimes you need to be reminded, like, hey, or maybe you needed that confirmation that, okay, I felt like, again, you're very intuitive. I felt like something here wasn't right, or wasn't right for me, you know? And I've been on this path where it's like, not to say I didn't enjoy being married and all these things, but it's just like, I remember coming out of high school and just wanting to, like, be a good girl and, like, please my parents and, like, really make them proud. And, like, you know, I was making decisions that was against what it is that I really wanted. And nothing worked out. You know, fast forward almost freaking 15 years later, maybe longer than that. I choose actively every day what it is I want to do. Now, do I have to do some stuff that I don't want to do sometimes? Yes. Even the things that I said I wanted to do turn into things that I don't want to do eventually. But I'd rather be doing those things than things I just completely do not identify with, okay, or resonate with. So, okay, you might be doing some things that you just completely do not resonate with. You do not identify with this type of lifestyle, with this type of belief, with these people that's around you. It could be a business. I did hear love as I was starting this video. So, you guys, this could be like for love. Like, love doesn't look the same for you as, you know, others or the general public. And it's time for you to express yourself in those ways that, you know, make you feel like you, make you feel good. You know, of course, within moral limits, I want to say. Oh my gosh. But, you know, if you poly, you poly. You know, polyamorous. If you gay, you gay. You know, stuff like that. High Priestess keeps on showing her face to me, saying that you guys are very intuitive this month, okay? Have been very intuitive, have been sitting in this intuition, okay? But let's see if you're listening to your intuition. Two of Swords in reverse talks about you making a decision. All right. All right. So this is you making a decision to put forth this effort, money, and maybe again, this is just a change in energy because you needed to hear this, that you weren't, or that it's okay for you to do what it is that you want to do, Sagittarius. Within limits, of course, like, you know, don't go messing over someone else's life because you want something out of your, you know, your own life. Not to say that you guys would do that, but I feel like I have to, you know, be specific because, you know, you got some people out there like, oh yeah, but what if they want to be a pedophile or something? I'm not telling you to go out there touching on little kids, okay? Because within moral limits, you know, because that would be messing someone's life up. Like, a child really can't consent on, like, a lot of grown-up things, you know. But anyway, that's going in a whole different direction. But for those that was like, oh, well, you can't just do anything, you're right. And so for the things that you know that you should not be doing, I hope that you won't be doing them. Going back to the reading, it seems like you guys have made a decision, you know, within, you know, this space of time to put forth this energy, this effort, this money towards the things that you know that you want with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Those are your wishes being fulfilled. Those are the things that you know for sure you want. So I feel like I need to shuffle these back in. So I also want to just get 4 cards to just tell us what first week, second week, third week, fourth week. It's weird with the weeks because it can be 4 or 5 weeks, I guess. I don't know. I'm shaking my head to myself. It's like 4.5 weeks. So for the first week, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this first week of May, you guys probably weren't paying attention to the right things or putting your money towards the right things. When I say the right things, I mean towards things that's going to get you what it is that you want as far as future goals, okay? This is also just indicating that you may have been experiencing like some past energy, like from childhood, or you may be or had been in this first week, just making decisions with your money or your time based off of how you were influenced in childhood. Okay, so your parents or your mom, your dad could have went shopping when they were upset or sad, and so you do that, and you're realizing that that's probably not the healthiest way to soothe yourself, soothe your anger, or your grief, especially if it's expensive and you ain't got it, you know. So this is just making decisions, and this also like hang around certain people that you, because I think in childhood we get taught like to still like give our energy towards people, especially family, that are not worth giving our time to. Oh, that's your daddy. You should talk to him. Why? When he abuses me, when he doesn't support my dreams, Anyway, the second week, you guys have made a decision within the second week. Okay, Page of Swords. My Swords energy decisions. This is like my Page of Swords would be just like you being in the beginning stages of something. So say a seed has been planted in your mind about something. This would be like that seed. Okay, my Page of Swords energy is just having a seed planted in your mind and you doing like the research towards something. I'm hearing someone wants like a garden, or like I'm seeing like a stacked garden, or like a whole bunch of house plants, and you have been doing research towards that. That's that Page of Swords energy. So this is helping you to make a decision towards like your future, what it is that you want, what it is for you. Page of Swords in reverse. This third week though, you may be discouraging yourself from doing this research. You may be like, oh, this is dumb, like this is a waste of time. Or this could also just indicate that you're making decisions again that's not fostering the environment that you want to put yourself in. Sagittarius. Childhood energy. This is an energy. Page of Swords in reverse could be, and then this is just an example, so take what resonates. This would be an energy of like being a child and being told that you can't do certain things, like that you're a dummy, or like you're not very smart, or just being talked down to or not encouraged in certain ways. This would be that energy, and this is your inner voice, with the Page of Swords in reverse. So this is my reverse cards when it comes to my pages. Just talk about like you being impacted by your childhood because you had learned something negative, or learned how to like go about something negative, like with the swords, learned how to negative self-talk or negative decisions. Okay, especially with finances here. Okay, right. So this fourth week just says with the page, not the page, but the Hangman in reverse, this talks about not being able to see a different perspective. Okay, so it's like with this being a major arcana, they're just telling you, Spirit is telling you to put yourself in a position where you can see a different perspective. Okay, and it could be about what someone else is saying, but I'm getting less of other people's opinions and more so being with yourself, having a one-on-one with God, the universe, or yourself, your higher self, your spiritual team, whomever that you believe in. And you can believe in nothing. Go look up a quantum physics video, okay? And you talk to the little particles that, dance around us daily, on a second, every day, okay? Talk to somebody and really open up your perspective about what it is that you can have in life, where it is that you can be in life, whether this is love, passion, again, as simple as you want a beachfront property, okay, or living in an apartment like that. Like, and especially in this economy, it does seem impossible, but baby, it all got to crash someday. So you could be doing research and preparing for that day when things are in your favor, so just keep that in mind. I do with the I want to call it Three of Swords. So really be careful with this energy. As the Three of Wands talks about energy that you've invested, something that you've invested in is coming back, or that investment is coming back. Say you planted a seed and it started growing fruit, and such like that. Like, this is you taking that fruit and planting that seed again. So that investment is coming back to you, okay? But I said the Three of Swords. If the Three of Swords is in reverse, that means that someone's apologizing, or you are getting over some type of heartbreak. But if it is upright, this talks about this energy coming back with some bad news, or like some disappointments. But for majority of this energy, I do feel like something good is coming back, because you invested some good energy into something. And again, this could be your future, but this does feel like this is like at the end of the month into next month, June. You got something coming back, okay? Some ships have sailed. You like some ships sail with your cargo, because that's what this talks about traditionally. There's some cargo ships that you're watching sail off into the distance to go make the sales, and in reverse, those ships are coming back with your money. And what you're going to do with that money? You're going to invest in these, some more products to sell again, just like with the apple or the fruit. You planted the seeds, and the seed grew fruit, and you take that fruit and you take those seeds and you make more fruit. Okay, and then you also have something to eat, so it's just like a win-win-win. So let's get some New Orleans Oracle messages. We can get out of here. Dreams. I know this card talks about you paying attention to your dreams, keeping a dream journal. Flow. And one more. End of cycle. The blues are very significant, so you may want to wear some blues, okay? Blue is a throat chakra. There's a lot of purples in this too, so throat and third eye. What's that? What's the other one? Crown. So I'm gonna read dreams. There's a fine line between a conscious state and a dreaming state. During your dreaming state, your dreams can represent premonitions as well as simple energy outlets for your underlying thoughts and concerns. Now is the time to pay careful attention to your dreams. Keeping a dream journal, whether verbal or written, will help you to recall your dreams. It will also provide a frame of reference that can help you to decipher the messages and themes that your guides and higher self want to share with you. Your dreams may be trying to tell you something important about how you really feel about things that go on in your life when you're awake. These may be feelings that you do not fully understand, or ones that you may be trying to ignore. What are you trying to ignore? I want to call you Pisces, so you could be dealing with a Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. Go watch Pisces. Flow. Flow is the natural balance of all beings and things. The movement of the ocean and the cycles of the moon are all perfect examples of flow. They are ever-changing without judgment and of fluid form. Much like the ocean, the human experience of flow can be rather unpredictable. However, it is always as it should be. It is time for you to be aware of what your flow is, without judgment. This can mean anything from a minor change in daily habits that will put you more at ease to a major decision. So some of you guys may not be making major decisions right now concerning career that may lead you to a huge positive shift in your life. Staying in your flow simply requires the awareness of how your energy is affected by your thoughts or experiences, and choosing the thoughts or experiences that feed into your flow instead of taking you out of it. And 7, end of cycle, which I love that for you guys. It says Hurricane Katrina. Hurricane Katrina signifies the end of an era in an unexpected and uncomfortable way. The hurricane led not only to the devastation of well-known comforts, but also to the beginning of desired growth and forward movement. Many times, it is necessary for things to fall apart in order for them to come together. If this card is shown up in your reading, you can expect that your comfort zones have been shaken up. The good news is that whatever your perception of change or loss is in the situation, there are wishes about to be fulfilled on the horizon. I'll write that 3 of Wands in reverse energy. Focus your energy on the things that you do have control over. Move forward step by step instead of trying to create the entire plan in advance. There will likely be things that arise during this time that can be perceived as setbacks. But if you focus on what is in your power, this experience, while not the easiest, will still prove to have a positive outcome. So if y'all got people dropping out of your lives, good. Good. Let them go. Let them drop like flies out of your lives. Because guess what? That's going to free you and your energy filled up to really expand and go towards the direction that you want to go in. So it's sad that we lose friends and people and family and blah. But you get over it. Sagittarius, let me know in the comments how that resonated. Let me know in the comments, how that resonated. Give me a like if you haven't already. Like deja vu, y'all. So that means something changed in the matrix. Anyway, give me a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you guys in the next one.